We're very festive.
That's awesome, yeah. Oh, did you guys come last year?
We did not. This is our first year.
Alright, so what we have is a live nativity. So at each scene, we have a narration of that on an MP3 player, okay?
Okay, oh, gotcha.
So as that car advances a little bit, we'll wait maybe a minute or two. And if you need volume, it's right on the top here. And then this starts
Oh,
it
I
over
see.
here.
I see, okay. So when I come up, I'll get the cue and just start playing.
Yeah, and he'll give you a few instructions, okay?
What sort of sorcery is this? Voices in a box!
Welcome to our live nativity. As you hear this sound,
A torch of fire that does not burn! What sort of sorcery? Thank you, gentlemen.
God bless.
please move forward to the next scene. Please turn off your headlights and use your parking lights only.
Give him a good little laugh.
Cheese.
Huh?
Let us now go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us.
Babe, to Bethlehem we shall go,
Okay.
in our chariot. We have
For
followed.
unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulder, and his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. God wanted the whole world to hear his good news, but how could he tell them, and whom would he choose? The stars danced and twinkled in Bethlehem's sky, awaiting good
She's pregnant.
news
She awaits
from the
birth.
angels nearby. Young Mary with Joseph felt time drawing near. Both knew God the Father was leading them here. They searched the whole town for a safe place to stay, but all they could find was a stable with hay. Although all alone and most likely afraid, they clung to God's plan as they trusted and prayed.
I did.
Look at the gold and treasures they
He could
bear.
have told kings, or the rich, or the smart. Instead, he picked shepherds, the lowly of heart. The Lord sent his angels to dark fields that night. The shepherds fell down at the bright, holy sight. The angels announced, "Do not fear, this is true. Good news of great joy, straight from heaven to you. Christ the Savior is born. Jesus the King. Christ the Savior is born. Praise as we sing." They glorified God and gave praise to his name, while shepherds on earth joined in all the acclaim. Then out of the east, wise men came from afar. They followed that big, bright, beautiful star. Gold, incense, myrrh at his feet they would lay down, their gifts for a king in Bethlehem town. At just the right time, and in God's chosen place, a newborn soon cried in his parents' embrace. As bright stars shone down from the dark sky above, Christ Jesus was born. He's the gift of God's love. Then Mary wrapped Jesus all snugly and tight, while angels in heaven rejoiced at the sight. The shepherds found Jesus, as the angels had said, all swaddled and loved, and with hay for a bed, they knelt down to worship right there in that place, then left to tell all of God's wonderful grace. And all were amazed at the news they were told by the joyful old shepherds, a story so bold. They looked one last time at the Christ child's sweet face, and saw there for certain the God of all grace. They left then for home on a bright, starry night. Perhaps they heard songs of angels in flight. Christ the Savior is born, Jesus the King. Christ the Savior is born, praises we sing.
It's done?
Through his birth, death, and resurrection, Jesus won forgiveness and salvation for all who would believe. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. I will come again and receive you to myself. This concludes our presentation. May this joyous event strengthen the faith of each member of your family, and may it bring a life-changing difference throughout the new year ahead. Please stop at the exit and return the MP3 to the greeter. And
Well, were you
have a
blessed?
blessed Christmas.
Yes, it was great. It was
You
awesome.
listened to that box that spoke.
Your box of voices. Take your sorcery
Merry
back.
Christmas to you
Hey guys, I
guys.
wish we could give you some tides, but we don't
Hey,
have it right now.
It's all right. Thanks for coming, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll
Lord
see you
bless
guys around too.
All right, very
We
good.
just moved into town. We're working right down here at Joey Borges Ranch. So
Okay. Oh yeah.
We'll
Down
be
here
around,
at
man.
the- yeah.
Yeah.
The dairy guy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. Turn on your lights. When
yes,
you get
sir.
out here,
You
all
got it. Thank
right?
you.
Okay, Lord bless you.
Yes.